This crochet headband is super easy to make. It can definitely be done within an hour. It has this ribbed texture and it's very stretchy. The yarn I used is this one, but I just used a different color here. As you can see, this yarn is 65% microfiber and 35% mohair. And the hook size it calls for is 4mm, and that's what I'm gonna be using. You won't need much yarn. I only used 17 grams of my yarn. I'm gonna begin with a slip knot. Insert your hook. And you're going to make a chain. This chain is the thickness of the band, and here I chained 12. And with this yarn, 12 chains is 2.5 inches. So yarn over and pull it through the loop on the hook. This is chain 1. Do it again. Yarn over, pull through chain 2, chain 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the length of the band. To begin row 1, I'm going to chain 1 more. And then in the second chain from the hook, 1, 2, I'm going to turn it over to find its back loop. This one. I'm going to insert my hook in that back loop. Like that. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over again, pull through 2. This is called a single crochet. And if you're a complete beginner, you want to mark this first stitch. Just place it in the top 2 loops here. Okay, and then in the next chain, back loop, insert your hook again. We do the same thing here. Yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over again, pull through 2. And that's the second single crochet. Okay, so from here, we're just going to continue making 1 single crochet in each stitch, and more precisely, in the back loop of each stitch. So you're going to insert in each back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. And do this to the end of the row. Okay, the last stitch, 1 single crochet. And now you should have 12 single crochets, starting from this one, which is marked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that was row 1. Row 2, chain 1, turn your work, and starting from the first stitch, that's the chain 1, that's the first stitch, insert your hook in the back loop of that stitch. That's both loops, and you're only going to insert in the back loop. Yarn over, make a single crochet. Mark this first stitch again. And then for the rest 11 stitches, you're going to insert your hook in the back loop only and make a single crochet. So do this in every stitch. You'll know where to stop because the last stitch would be marked. So this is the last stitch. Work a single crochet in it. And then you should have 12 stitches again. Okay, from here, you're only gonna continue repeating row 2. So the row 2 we did is just chain 1 and turn. And from the first stitch, you're gonna insert your hook in the back loop only and make a single crochet. And you do that in each stitch, all the way to the last stitch, which is marked. And also, don't forget to keep marking this first stitch so that when you come back, you can find the last stitch to work into, just like that. So you're going to continue working like this back and forth until your band grows in that direction and that it's long enough to wrap around your head. Okay, so this is what I've done. I've taken out the stitch markers, and this is 71 rows, and now if I stretch it just slightly, it can wrap around my head. Next, I'm going to join the first row to the last row. And since we don't have a right or wrong side yet, I can do this from either side, and the other side will be the right side. So I got my last stitch here. Then I'm going to join like this. So I'm just going to join them stitch to stitch. From the very first stitch, I'm going to insert in both loops. And then in the first stitch on this side, I'm only going to insert in the back loop. And then I yarn over, make a slip stitch. And then I'll just continue doing that in each pair of stitch. So next stitch in both loops, and then next stitch, back loop only, slip stitch. Make sure you don't miss any stitches. Work to the end of the row. Finish the last stitch, chain 1, and cut this yarn. And that is it. All you need to do left is weave in the yarn tails.